once upon a time, in a magical woodland filled with sparkling trees, there was a curious little squirrel named Nutty. He lived in a cozy nest high up in an old oak tree and loved to explore the enchanted forest around him. One day, as he was gathering acorns for the winter, he saw something that made his heart leap with excitement. High up on one of the magical trees, there was a shiny golden nut. It twinkled in the sunlight and looked so tempting. But Nutty knew it was impossible to reach. The tree was too tall and the trunk too smooth for his little claws to climb. He tried everything he could think of: jumping, running around, even asking his friends for help. But nothing worked. Feeling disappointed and tired, Nutty went back to his nest to rest. As he snuggled up under his soft blanket of leaves, he started dreaming about the golden nut. He dreamt that he could fly like a bird and reach it easily. The next morning, Nutty woke up feeling refreshed. He looked up at the tree again and thought about his dream. Maybe it wasn't such a silly idea after all. He decided to try something different. He gathered some soft leaves and twigs from the forest floor and tied them together with a strong piece of vine. Then, holding on tightly, he leaped off his tree and sailed through the air towards the golden nut. It was scary at first, but Nutty believed in himself and kept going. To his surprise, he actually made it. He landed safely on a branch right next to the golden nut. With a big smile on his face, he picked up the nut and flew back home. From that day on, Nutty knew that anything was possible if you believed in yourself. He became known as the bravest squirrel in the forest, and many other animals came to him for advice when they needed help. And so, little ones, remember Nutty's story. Dream big, be brave, and never give up. Who knows what magical things might happen if you believe in yourself. Good night, sweet dreams. The next day, Nutty decided to explore more of the enchanted forest. He set out early in the morning, eager to see what new adventures awaited him. As he hopped along, he noticed a sparkling stream nearby. It looked so refreshing. Without hesitation, Nutty jumped into the water and started swimming downstream. He loved how the cool water felt against his fur and how it carried him along like a little boat. After swimming for what seemed like hours, he finally reached a beautiful clearing filled with colorful flowers. In the center of the clearing stood a tall, sparkling tree that Nutty had never seen before. It was unlike any other tree in the forest. Its branches twinkled with tiny lights, and its leaves shimmered like jewels. Curiosity getting the better of him, Nutty climbed up the tree to explore. As he climbed higher and higher, he saw something even more amazing. Hundreds of glowing nuts hanging from the branches. They were brighter than anything he'd ever seen before. Nutty couldn't believe his luck. He started gathering as many nuts as he could carry. but soon realized that he wouldn't be able to reach them all by himself. Remembering the lesson from his previous adventure, Nutty decided to ask for help. He called out to the other animals in the forest, explaining about the magical tree and its incredible nuts. To his surprise, they all came running to help. Together, they worked as a team, each one taking turns to climb the tree and gather the nuts. By the end of the day, they had collected enough nuts to share with everyone in the forest. Everyone was grateful and happy, especially Nutty, who learned that friendship and teamwork can accomplish great things. And so, little ones, remember Nutty's story. Believe in yourself, be kind to others, and magic can happen. Good night, sweet dreams. Night had fallen over the enchanted forest, and Nutty was tucked up in his cozy nest, feeling content. He couldn't believe how much fun he'd had that day, exploring the sparkling stream and finding the magical tree with its glowing nuts. But most of all, he loved the feeling of helping others and being part of a team. As he drifted off to sleep, Nutty dreamt about all the adventures that lay ahead of him. He knew that there were many more enchanted trees and sparkling streams waiting to be discovered. And even though some challenges might seem impossible at first, he now understood that anything was possible if you believed in yourself and had the courage to ask for help. The next morning, Nutty woke up feeling refreshed and excited. He couldn't wait to share his magical nuts with his friends and explore more of the enchanted forest together. As he climbed down from his nest, he looked up at the sky and saw a bright, shining sun. It was a perfect day for an adventure. And so, little ones, remember Nutty's story, dream big, be brave, and always believe in yourself. With friends by your side and the magic of the enchanted forest to guide you, there is nothing you can't achieve. Good night, sweet dreams.